Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking a look at another updated premium review this time, and today we're going to be taking a look at the KW2 754R, also known as the German KV2. This is a slightly different variant to the one in the tech tree of Russia, but obviously there was I think it was a pack or an event vehicle, and that vehicle is pretty much the exact same as this, but obviously there is one other minor change from that vehicle to this one. Obviously, this is available as a premium for 1750 Golden Eagles, and, well, if you've seen my recent shorts, you'll know just how fun this thing can be. So as per usual, in the description below there's going to be usual links and everything like that as per normal, but there's also going to be the usual timestamps. There's the Hangar section overview where I'll talk about the vehicle in depth, such as the armour, the mobility, the gun, etc. And of course the gameplay, should you wish to get straight ahead to it and just see the vehicle in action. You're more than welcome to do so, that's why the timestamp is there. So, the German KV2 is a vehicle that I've been meaning to redo because of one simple reason: the reload rate. This vehicle's had nearly 10 seconds shaved off of its reload rate, which, trust me, that makes a massive difference to this vehicle. Obviously, in the gameplay, I don't get to use it too much because, well, I got flanked by a Stuart, and I think I got another crew member taken out by a Panzer III. But honestly, it feels a lot faster when you're not damaged and you're not losing crew. Obviously, the main issue to be concerned about is, of course, the flat turret, but we'll get to that once we talk about the armour. We lean into the Hangar section overview, and we're going to cover its armour first. So, as I said, this turret is slightly different compared to a regular KV2. Obviously, the one in the Russian tree is the 1939 variant. This, along with the old Russian I think it's an event vehicle. This is the 1940 turret. Now, I personally prefer the 1939 turret, and I kind of wish this thing had it. But where it does obviously fall short with its armor in some places, it more than makes up for its durability. So obviously the main part of the turret is 75mm thick, and it's just a big flat slab of metal. No angling, no nothing. Obviously around the gun breech, it starts to both vary in thickness, but also you have additional applique armour on the upper part here. If only we had it down here, but we'll gloss over that. Obviously the breech is a very big target. It's obviously a 152 caliber howitzer. This breech is very easy to take out if you know where to shoot it. Like, roughly around about here is where you want to aim for, and if you're facing the tank head on, you want to aim for around about here. Obviously you can also just go in the lower part and take out the gunnery crew. That's most definitely an option, but obviously if the tank's loaded and you don't take it out fast enough, you're going to regret it. Let's put it that way. Obviously the hull does have 75mm as well. There is a weak spot here, for those that are curious, just on the driver's visor. The machine gun port may look like a weak spot, but trust me, do not go for it. This is RNG hell, let's put it that way. The best place to aim is the driver's visor or the lower part of the chin of the mantlet. This is the best place to aim to take out the turret crew. This is the best place to aim to take out the driver. If you have a high pen gun, you can obviously go lower and go for the lower glacis like that, but it's not really recommended. Obviously, compared to the Russian 1940 turret, this also has an additional potential weak spot, which is the commander's visor. Obviously, this can be exploited by Russian KV2s and other high HE launchers, but obviously you do have decent turret armor on the roof. So that's something to consider. You do at least have some protection from that, but if they manage to hit the very tiny lip here, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Coming around to the side, we obviously have 75 on the side of the hull and the turret. Same for the rear, pretty much, on the back of the turret. Again, do not shoot this whole machine gun. It may look like a weak spot. Don't. Genuinely don't. It will not benefit you, let's put it that way. Then we do have the rear arm, which is very shaky in terms of how dealing with it. As you'll even see with the AB-43 in the gameplay that tries to attack my rear of the tank, unless you aim specifically, and even then he can't pen this armor anyway, you can start to see why the armor on this thing is deceptively tough. And obviously, as you'll see, there's actually curvature that leads into this rear armor, which can again affect the tank quite considerably. So you can start to see where this vehicle is actually quite tough to deal with if you're in a lower tier vehicle. But obviously, it's not all sunshine and butterflies. This vehicle does fall short in a couple of areas. Number one, the mobility. This thing is 52.5 ton, pretty much, and it only has a 600 horsepower engine. Now, this is a diesel engine, so it does have a bit more torque, but it is still quite slow. It's a very slow tank to get going, and most importantly, it's a very slow tank to get just in general anywhere. Its top speed is okay for a heavy tank. Obviously, 21.3 miles an hour is fine. But obviously, its reverse rate does fall a little bit short. And obviously, you know, it's a big 52.5-ton tank. The diesel engine is nice and all, but it is quite slow. As you'll even see in the gameplay as I'm lumbering along trying to get to the battlefield. Talking about the gun anyway, we do have a 152mm M10T howitzer. Very nice cannon, very satisfying cannon. And like I said, this thing got a reload buff, which it most definitely needed. But unlike other KV-2s, apart from the Russian 1940, we get a coaxial machine gun on this. And you will be very surprised how useful this little fella is. Shells, I recommend running the HE. This is the most consistent shell on this vehicle. There used to be a time where you could run the G530 and frontally pen Tigers, and I remember those days fondly. Unfortunately, those days are long past us, and, well, the penetration on this shell is pretty lackluster. The PB35 is a good backup shell if you're not too confident with the HE, because obviously the HE can struggle against Russian tanks, especially KV-1Ss, you know, fellow KV-2s, it can struggle. But if you bring a couple of these along, because you're running into some Russian tanks, this can make the difference. Obviously, it doesn't have as much explosive filler, but 4.85 kilograms of explosive will absolutely devastate the inside of a Russian tank, whether it's being hit or not. So yeah, maybe bring along a couple of these shells, they're really useful to have, and while I don't use them in the gameplay, I only fire HE in the gameplay, but honestly, this is a really good shell to have as your backup where required. As you can see with the OF530 round, it does have 5.8 kilograms of explosive, and the explosive penetration is 48mm. Chances are, if you're hitting a tank on the right spot with this HE round, let's just say they're not exactly going back with a bruise. And yeah, this shell packs a wallop. Obviously, against Russian tanks, which have a lot of tough side armor and overall roof armor of their tanks, this won't do much damage. You'll see in one of the, I think it's a KV-1S. I shoot it where I killed the KV-2. And it didn't work because I didn't aim it properly, and plus I hit one of the drive wheels, so the kinetic force of the explosion was eaten by the Russian track. So that's just something to bear in mind. You will not always penetrate your target with the HE round, and against Russian tanks, I do recommend using the PB35. You can even use this as your main shell if you want. I don't really see a problem with not using it as your main shell, but, you know, having the HE punch is just really nice to have. But ultimately, like I said in the intro part, I do think this is a tank that if you want to play it, you know, as an experienced player and you have some GE lying around, this is a tank I would recommend for you. But if you're a new player and obviously, you know, not as experienced at the game, the Befehlswagen Panzer IV, which obviously I don't show that part of the gameplay, but me and Derp Angel actually took out these tanks and we managed to win the game because of it, because of how good this tank is. As a new player, this is the tank I would 100% recommend. Anyway, we're going to leave you all to it for today. I'm going to hand you over to the gameplay now with me and Derp Angel as we go out in the German KV-2, and hopefully you'll enjoy the match. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm going to need backup here because a KV-2 on its own is not really good.
Behind on the hill where the scouted light tank is...
Yeah, I know that there's going to be some there, there always is.
Is the BT-5 that killed me, actually. So
oh yeah, I see him.
if you can obliterate him.
Gonna do a bit more than that. That was straight through the driver's leg.
That worked.
There's another vehicle pushing me, AB-43. It bounced off. I'm half loaded. Oh, there's another vehicle behind me. He's just shot my gun breech. Stuart, right there.
Is it light?
Yeah. But it can actually pen me, the thing it can't.
If I can get there,
oh, thank God. I'm safe. The AB can't pen me.
Where is it?
It's behind me. I don't think it can pen me. It's right on my side.
Please you dying immediately.
No, he literally can't pen me. Thank you, Bosch.
He gone. Best control.
Yeah, that's the only thing about KV-2. On its own, it just gets ambushed too much.
Best control.
Oh, that's you.
I thought your barrel was... Well,
No, he damaged my breach, like, first shot of the Stuart's 37, which it can do, but
you need
it's quite annoying. No, I'm all repaired, I've just lost a crew member.
Ooh!
Oh! No, I've just lost a gun. I've just lost my gun.
I tracked
There's a heat launcher right there. Panzer 3.
behind.
Hold on. Deleted.
Nice.
I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
No, that guy is... I got both his tracks if you can.
Yeah, I have to reload it. It takes an hour.
Go back.
Slowly reversing. Beep. Beep.
Keep going.
Beep.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good for now, but you're gonna need to get your ass over it, mate. My KV2's took a pounding. I'm 3/4 loaded. I can go for that SU-122 in a second.
And
He's
there's
pushing.
a M15 behind it.
Yeah, I
as
know
well.
there is. He can't pen me. The SU can. Hello, little buddy. How are you doing today? Yeah, I see the M15 is there. I'm on reload.
Yeah, never confidence.
So far, so good. Oh, enemy plane, Corsair coming in. Didn't see any bombs under it though. Just be mindful of that.
No, just a gun run.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about coming up 3/4 loaded. There's a guy on the A cap. I see him. It's a T50. Swinging the hole around. So like I said, the Italian guns can't really pen me unless they bring the big stuff, so I'm not too worried. I'm just hoping that T50 pops his head out.
What's your definition of big stuff?
Oh, Bosch!
BMW.
Bosch! There's a Russian KV2! He missed! He missed! I'm reversing. I don't think I can. Hold on. I don't think I can kill with HE. Hold on. In fact, no. There is a way. Hold on. I think there is a way. Nice. I'm gonna go underneath the tank. Got him.
There we go.
Oh, I almost bombed myself, man. There's a T50 there. T50 there. I heard that phone notification.
He's behind the house, behind the house.
Yeah, I know. I'm on reload. I'm half loaded.
I'll get him if he keeps moving. Wait.
Yeah, he's behind one of the masses. I didn't see where he went. So I was reversing.
There you go.
Nice one. So that M15 I think is still behind. Oh no, he's dead. The M15's dead.
Right in the
Direct front, 105. 91 is not. I love this gun. Right, I need to move. I need to go and get a crew member. I'm gonna go to A.
Do become overconfident.
They do, especially with the 105. But no, that's him dealt with.
Oh, left.
Left?
I hear engine noise.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm half loaded.
Got it.
Nice one.
Oh,
There's something behind you, a truck. I'm swinging it round.
Ah, come on.
I've got a coax. There we go, that's why we love the coax.
He fucking yellowed my loader. I hear more shit up here.
Yep. I'm looking that way now, so yep, there's something pushing your left. I'm stopping, I can't see it.
Oh, god damn.
Nice. Come on,
It's
Soviet
good to have
diesel, push.
It's good to have beers.
Some would say that. Or they're gonna be like,
more shit to my left. I hear more shit to my left.
Yeah, I can hear it. There's a KV2 in our spawn.
My front?
Your front? Well, I don't have a visual on that. I'm just getting a cap and then I'll get a crew member.
I have a audio lock on, I don't have a visual one.
I do hear something rumbling to my right.
Kill it.
I will try. Well, my gun's reloaded.
It's one of those Italian Panzer 3s or whatever.
No, that's Russian, what I hear.
Not that thing.
Well, that's a KV-1. Oh. Actually, I'll go for underneath the tank again. That didn't do it, but it's fine, he's dead. Okay. Plane. Okay, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, there's an Su-76 right in front of me there. Stay still. His vision is based on not based off of movement. Angle the turret.
Angled it.
Because remember, this turret's flat.
I need to. There's
Let's go. Hope he can't pen me. Oh, yeah, you got the breach. You got the breach.
Mark. Okay.
On that mark. On that mark.
I see it.
I'm angling the turret. There's another tank shooting at me up on the ridge.
Got it. Can you stop getting
shot
for 5 minutes?
Su-57B up on the ridge. Well, she put up an ample fight. Still, not a bad run for the old KV2.